everybody, happy new year. This is Juwan Clarke of Juwan Clarke Productions. I bet everybody kind of they ain't been waiting on this for real. I don't care. So I've been doing graphic design for almost about 10 years or so. Probably lying to you. Almost 10 years. Now I want to give you the basis of some of the things that I've learned throughout graphic design. And, this page can, help people that want to learn more about graphic design, make small little simple flyers, small little invite, audio edit, production that I've learned. I'm going to be able to share that with y'all through this YouTube page. I do not know what I'm getting myself into. I do not know how long I'm going to be doing this, but we're going to test it out. And I got a season 1 series for y'all, all of the different ideas that I bring with all the tutorials that I want to give for graphic design. So y'all will be able to see all of that information. And always remember to like, subscribe, share, comment
below. What the freak?
Review. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know what y'all want to see from me, and just give me feedback, and let's see where it go from here. So stuff that I worked on so far. So this is just gonna be a little short little wrap up.
Y'all can't get this nowhere else. This is exclusive.
So we can go ahead and get into that right now.
Starting a new file. So what I did, I'm just gonna show you 2 different ways. So if you want to start off with a blank document, you would just go to File and press New. And usually what I like to start off with is the default Photoshop size, which would be 7 by 5 inches, which is like a horizontal photo, typical photo or flyer. Or you can always rotate it when you do select that and set at the 300 ppi. So that's always a good resolution, I like to say. And you can always go over here and name your document. So I'll go ahead and name it Juwan Clarke Productions Tutorial. And we'll go ahead and press create. Let me slide that over there for you.
Just so y'all know, I definitely misspelled tutorial. Pay no attention to it. Ignore it. Act like you didn't see it. Back to the show.
And here we have our first image. Now, if you want to rotate the image to the regular size, where it's not the horizontal way, it's the vertical way, you can go ahead and go to image. And you can go to the image rotation, where you can go ahead and do it either clockwise or counterclockwise, but either way it goes, it's now the vertical side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and place the image within the background that I want to be able to remove. So right here we have the move tool, which is the move tool. You can select any layer. Now this layer is locked. So to be able to start off, you want to go ahead and click that lock. And with this, you can now move the layer all around, and you can kind of see those pixels back there will kind of show like a transparent file if I placed a PNG image on there, which we'll go over soon in later videos. So I want to go ahead and put that back right there. And this gives us the option to click the background image, and we can always change the color, fade it a little bit, change to any color that you want to on there. And you can do that, select OK, but we're going to go ahead and cancel. And we're going to take that color overlay off right there from the layer styles. So this right here, once we do double click on that, that just shows us how we can go through different things such as the bevel and invoice, which just puts that kind of like shading on there. It also works with a lot of different images, which we'll go over later. The stroke, which the stroke would put a line outside or inside of any image that you have on there. So this is kind of like an image where it's just a square. So if I went ahead and press on the Apple Mac, you can go ahead and press Command T, or you can also press Control T if you are using a Windows computer, and that goes into the transform version. And even if you don't have those functions and don't want to get familiar with that, you can always just click out of that. You can always go here. Let's see where it does say transform, and you can always go to scale, and that'll also make the image smaller or larger. And to be able to have like that lock on there where it doesn't kind of like, if you have this right here where this will make everything proportionate, you'll be able to click that. So maintain aspect ratio. If we took that off, then it would kind of like pull the image all the way down. And now if you see we move that, then it's back like that. But if you want to go ahead and undo it, you always want to go ahead and click that X so you can cancel the transformation. Or if you want it to be like that, you can click that check mark. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that off. So over here, a lot of different tools that we're going to be using for the entire tutorial will be the move tool, We have the crop feature right here, which they call a rectangular marquee tool. Also have the quick selection tool, which you click that and kind of slide it over. You can do the magic wand tool, which I'll show you how to do that. And my favorite function on here is the quick selection tool, and we'll be using that mainly to get a grasp of the image and how we can remove the background. And over here we have a gradient feature right here, which I like to use the gradient tool on a lot of different flyers to make the background pop a little bit more. And we have the horizontal type. And if you do hold that down and click over, you can type vertical as well, which horizontal, just going straight across, Juwan, Clarke, we'll just use that. And also if you double click that, then you can also change the font on there, which you can just go ahead. Always change my fonts to about 30 on these sizes. And you can always change the fonts. You can download different fonts, which I'll be able to show you a little bit later. But y'all just got to stick around with me so we can go over some of these things. And that's just how you add that simple text on there. So we'll go ahead and click out of that one. And if you don't want to have the actual layers on there and you don't know if you want to keep them on there, you can always just go to that eye selection. You can always go ahead and select that off of there so it doesn't have any layer visibility. Now it's invisible. We also have over here the square tool where you can make a rectangle, rounded rectangle tool, ellipse tool. And right here is where they have a lot of different tools that's not showed on this. But these are the remaining tools all right here. Which another tool I like to use is the polygon lasso tool for removing a few backgrounds. And they also have a magnetic lasso tool, which you can kind of go and trace around, and it'll connect to the different points to remove a more accurate, background removal for that one. We also have the clone stamp, where a lot of the times where you want to, in Photoshop, remove some of the blemishes from a lot of different things or unwanted words in the background. That helps a lot. And we also have the magic eraser tool. That's very helpful as well. And, all different type of tools, and also the paint bucket and a lot of different things that you can also use to remove backgrounds, edit in Photoshop. This is the key right here. So we're going to go ahead and place our first image onto the actual camera.
Move some things around. I know there's a lot of information, y'all, so that's why I wanted to cut it off right there. And we got a part 2 of how to remove the background. So that first part was the tools. The second part is going to be actually removing the background from an actual image that I selected for y'all. So y'all got to stay tuned. Y'all have to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your auntie, share it with your mama, share it with your daddy, your uncle, your cousin. Share with everybody that you know, because I want y'all to be able to learn the basics of graphic design. So make sure you let us know what you like to see. Also leave a comment below whatever y'all want for us to improve. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Juwan Clarke Productions. Make sure you check out the website, and if you want to be able to get a logo, a website done, or any graphic design needs, make sure you submit that form on JuwanClarkeProductions.com. Now I'll leave a link below for you to also learn how to select packages for Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Cloud products. That's really going to help you out. So for now, make sure you subscribe and come back for the next episode, episode 2, the tools and image background, part 2.